Thank you, Freddy, for taking time to speak to us. Welcome to Zambia. Let's start off with the opening game. Zambia versus Guinea. What were your impressions? The host nation victorious 1-0.
It's a fantastic start. I think Zambia were way better than Guinea. They had control of the game. They could, manage all the space of the pitch, and they've used a really nice and coordinated pressure on the opponent. And I think Guinea looked a little bit disorganized, and they couldn't find a way to disturb this Zambian team. So I was really positively surprised with the Zambian performance.
Alright, talking about Zambia, I'm sure everyone on the continent is picking up that the speed factor is still there in our football. What do you think the opponents will be looking at in the subsequent games? It's tournament football.
I think every team has its own style of football. Obviously, we can see that the Zambian team have big threats up front, and some very good players in the middle as well to organize and deliver good balls into the space for the very quick players that Zambia have, like Hudson Daka, for example. So I think that's what I said. In the first game, they used their strength at their best, and I think that's why they dominated. They had really good pressure with the two strikers blocking a little bit the way they were getting the ball out. So it was really impressive.
Alright, so Guinea also perhaps enjoyed a good share of possession, but they always tried to play through the lines. Probably wanted to pass the ball into the back of the net. What do you think was the major undoing yesterday?
I think they didn't do it at their best. It's good to pass through the lines because a lot of West African countries, they like to play through the lines, like a Malian team, for example. But I think Guinea were not really organized, and they didn't do it in a synchronized way. So I think the line were a little bit too scattered and separated, and I think that's why they didn't look like a block. So it was not easy, I would say, but it was quite convenient for the Zambian team to counter them and be dangerous many times.
Perhaps that's the multi-million-dollar question. In your opinion, you've played far and wide. What would you say doesn't get many Zambian players into playing in mainstream Europe, seeing that we've got pace that I'm sure world football loves that commodity in play?
It's come, and it's gonna come. I think it's about coverage as well. It's about having Zambian football a little bit more known in the international platform. But I think it's gonna come because I've seen some. Zambia have always had some fantastic players. I remember even when I was a kid, I was always watching the Africa Cup of Nations, and I was looking at the life of Kamisha Bwalia, etc. I've always liked Zambian football. I think it's a nation of football. And I think there are opportunities for Zambian players. The thing is, you have to get the good connections and help first here in Zambia to develop the players at their best to prepare them to maybe play in Europe one day.
Alright, so let's talk about Mali versus Egypt. Highly tactical game. Both teams probably love to play the passing game. Mali, of course, is your home nation. What was your assessment of their performance yesterday?
I think it was quite good. First of all, the pitch was really difficult, very heavy pitch. It was raining. It started to rain maybe 1 hour before the game, and throughout the game it was raining a lot, and the pitch was really heavy. So it disturbed a little bit the Malian game, which is they are very technical players passing the ball through the lines, etc. So with this pitch, it was a little bit complicated. Nevertheless, I think they've really dominated the game. Egypt was really struggling to get out of the middle line, and I think Mali did a good team, were way more dangerous. But I think the end product was missing. The last pass, the last goal that we were needing. We needed to really win the game.
let's just talk about it. We saw it with Cameroon probably when they started their title-winning campaign at the substantive Africa Cup of Nations. They played the passing game through the lines, but a little bit slow. But against Egypt, they probably took the game to them and made the game more quicker. Does this Mali team have the potential to make the game quicker and probably try to match Zambia's pace?
Yeah, as I said, it's difficult to assess because of the pitch first time. I'm not criticizing the pitch at all. It was just natural element. It was raining a lot. I could feel that second half everybody was a little bit tired. But I think the passing game was okay. Sometimes they were missing a few control because of the pitch again. It's a bumpy pitch sometimes and very heavy. But I think they could improve, especially in the last third. Of the pitch, where they lacked a little bit of composure and making the right choice. But apart from that, I think even the pace of the game, the way they were passing the ball through the line was okay, because I mean this is a team that, I mean, all the players, they know each other for a long time. So I think they're going to be dangerous, but obviously against Zambia it's going to be very difficult. They're two different styles. Very quick players up front in Zambia, with a really good organizer in the midfield, with the end of Mwebu. And I think, yeah, it's going to be interesting to a nice opposition of two different styles.
So who would you say showed the strength on account of the first two games? Of course, Zambia lead the group thanks to that win, and Egypt and Mali was even Steven. Mm-hmm. What do you think would be the biggest differentiator in this group?
I think now it's the mental advantage, the psychological advantage that Zambia have. They play on their soil. They won the first game. In this kind of competition, like when the game are really tight, I mean, all the detail counts, and they've won the first game. They've played well in front of their crowd, and I think they have this little advantage over the other teams, because they're gonna start the second game not relaxed, I would say, but with confidence, and that's it. I think that's what the Zambian team needed. So it's going to be interesting, and of course Mali cannot miss that game. So we're going to have a really tough battle, I think.
Maybe you're just speaking modestly. I remember you were part of that Mali team that was 4-0 down the 2010 Africa Cup of Nations against a host country, everything against you, but you came up to actually get a point out of that game. I'm sure that spirit is still in the Malian locker room. They know that if they lose the next game, it complicates their position.
Yeah, I'm quite confident because it's a very competitive team, and I know we can show like a big competitive spirit. We've done that in the past with the senior team, and I know that this under-20 team also has this capacity to come back in difficult situations. And I mean, it's just a proof that until the referee blow the whistle, everything is possible. And this is also the beauty of the African Cup of Nations. You know, we always have like some really nice, entertaining games.
All right. So you've played for the French national team at junior level, of course, and you are seeing this group of players playing their stuff. Tactically, where is the African game? Are we getting closer to closing the quality gap?
Yeah, we're getting closer. There's still a lot of work to do, because I like to be honest and frank. We still have a lot of work to do in Africa, and I'm personally committed as well with the Malian Federation, the Malian football, to help develop a little bit this gap that is separating us with the European football, but we also have qualities that the European players don't have. So because we develop a natural technical ability and some attributes in our game that is missing sometimes in the European football. So I think we are closing the gap, but we still have a lot of work to do.
Would we just name some of the things that you feel are salient points? What could we do first that could get us, for example, next World Cup? We have a team maybe in the semi-final, maybe in the final of the World Cup.
I think we have to work from the bottom up. This is always the way. We should focus on the youth teams. We should focus on the academy level, on the youth level. We should train our coaches. We need local coaches that get better at it, get better at coaching. So it's a long process. It's not only about taking a good European coach and coaching the team, and that is going to be like a good effect for 1 or 2 years. No, it's not like I believe in long-term process, long-term changes. And I think we can achieve that, but we have to give ourselves the means to achieve that and invest in the human aspect, in the training of the coaches and the players. And I think in the long term we're going to do it. I think rather than having a short-term target, we should have a little bit longer target and achievable. And I think it's possible. We have all the talent in Africa, even in Europe. They say that we have a lot of talent and sometimes way more than in Europe. But we still have to structure ourselves, our youth levels, our training system a little bit more. And I think obviously we can reach far in the coming World Cups.
All right, so 4 teams go to the World Cup after reaching the semi-final of this tournament. And the question has always been, African teams appear to do well at age group tournaments because of the dreaded age cheating suspicions. Is this more true about the African brand of football?
About the age you
Yes, about the age, and because we cheat, that's why we don't find ourselves maybe winning the World Cup or reaching advanced stages in the World Cup. How big of a problem do you think this one is?
I think there still is a problem about age, I mean age cheating and stuff like this. But I think now we are trying to change that. When I say we know that now there is a system where the real age is way more controlled than before. So I think, I mean, it doesn't serve any real purpose to really change the ages, etc. Because, as you said, at the end of the day, when we reach the senior level, your cheat is catching up anyway. So yeah, as I said, we have to look at the core problem and develop our youth level way more and have a sustainable and continuous improvement in the African football instead of trying to gain a little bit age difference, etc.
All right. So finally, I just want to know what did you say are the fundamental differences? You talked about player handling, investing in human resource, but the African game has got some really silky players who've been able to import some of the human attributes that you've talked about, bringing the coaches, bringing the technical directors from Europe, constructed these things. But what program should we have from an African perspective in terms of what kind of brand of football we want to play? Is it okay that in one part of the country you are playing a certain system, maybe you're playing long balls, on the other side they believe in playing through the lines and that sort of a thing. What is the ideal environment for player development?
I think first of all the federation and the decision makers, people who know football in their own countries, in the African nations, they should have a vision. They should assess how in their country the cultural habits, the way to play football, etc., and develop it. Not having only someone from abroad coming and telling you how you should play football. This is the first thing. So we should have our own way, decide our own way to play football. And once it's done, of course we should be consistent in the way we're doing it. Bring the right person, okay, the right human resources to come and develop this style of football. But we should be consistent. Not for 2 years playing a certain way and 2 years after playing completely different way, or the under 17 playing one way, under 20 playing completely different way because they have another coach, etc. I believe in the fact to develop something a little bit more consistent throughout the lines of all the age groups.
All right. So finally, what would you like to say to the young Africans who have merited their place at this tournament and they want one day to play for Tottenham, what was it? Some of the biggest teams in the globe?
Well, I just wish them all the best, not giving up their dreams, and keep fighting, keep enjoying the game. This is something we shouldn't forget now, with a lot of things at stake when we talk about football, a lot of money, a lot of things, and first you have to enjoy the game, to really love what you're doing. If you love what you're doing, you're going to be good at it, and you don't have to work hard. You have to train every day, you have to do some sacrifices sometimes, and just believe in your own abilities, and I mean, that's it. I think if it's meant to be, they're going to achieve something